So if you are in a situation of a home loan, if you're looking to get a home loan very near in a couple of months, there are some do's and there are some don'ts. So first of all, you need to know your all assets and liabilities. Go to any website which is pulling your credit softly, which is not giving you a hard hit on your credit, and see what are your monthly obligations. And actually, the best way is to go to a loan officer and have them check everything. Keep one thing in mind, that do not check your credit again and again. And also, the loan officer you're working with, they're only pulling your credit once, and that is it. That'll be the only one credit report for the next 90 to 120 days. Actually, they're not pulling it; they're just re-pulling the same credit, to use for the credit application if needed. When you go to banks, that's the first thing they do. When they have an application, they pull the credit. And when you're in a different situation, if you don't like the property or you cancel it, they pull the credit again. They don't have that resource which re-pull the reports. And brokers and some of the lenders, they do. So make sure you're hiring someone who's not pulling your credit again and again. All right, so this is the one thing. Another thing, you should know your assets. How much money do you have? You should have more than enough money to put down. Let's say if you're putting 10% down, it should be in your account for the last 3 months, because we need 2 months of the history, and there shouldn't be any large deposit which you cannot explain. That is the main thing people lack there. And that is the main thing. Sometimes people starting the application, they do that mistake. They transfer their assets from one account to another account, thinking that, now they have to put a down payment, so they want all the monies in one account. That is a big mistake. Do not do that. While you started the loan, while the loan file is already in process, you're not touching your accounts. And there's a large documentation for that. So whatever money you transfer from and to account, we need the documentation from both. The underwriter want to make sure that this is not a borrowed money. It's not borrowed money. You just transfer it, but underwriters, they do not. So they need that documentation. So sometimes that documentation is very stressful. So do not do that. Also, before you start your loan application, do not purchase any big ticket item like cars or furniture. If you want to do the furniture purchase and you want to buy that on credit, hold till your loan closes. Do not do anything before that, especially when people before they start the loan application, just buy a car, Tesla, $1,200 payment per month. It's a straight no. Let's say if your income is $10,000 and your home payment is about $4,000, everything all together. How the approval works, they see your monthly obligation, including your new home you're purchasing. So all the monthly obligations has to be 50% or less of your income. So if your income is $10,000, all your obligations, including the car payment, including the credit card payments, monthly payment I'm talking about, and the new property you're purchasing, the PITI, principal, interest, taxes, and insurance of that property should be 50% or below. So let's say if your income is $10,000, everything has to be less than $5,000, period. Let's say if your payment is $4,500 and your income is $10,000, so you're at 45% DTI altogether. Altogether payments I'm talking about. And at that situation, at that point, you decide to buy a car which has a monthly payment of about $1,200. You just decline the loan. You cannot get approved for the loan. So do not purchase that big ticket items. These are very, very few minor things people should know. Let that big loan close, and after the closing the loan, you do whatever the heck you want to do it. While your application is processed, Do not repull the credit. Do not change your jobs. Do not transfer the funds from one account to another account. And if you are in a situation of getting gift from one of your relative, well, first of all, the gift has to be from relative, no friends. Friends cannot give you the gifts. So you have two choices there. You can get the gift money in your account and have them write the gift letter, the gift note, that this is the money they're not expecting back from you. It should be right there in the hands of loan officer. Or you can just get the letter and hold the funds in their account and let them bring the funds in the close of escrow. That is a more easier thing. So a lot of people don't know that. When it comes to getting the gift funds, they're very confused about that. So these are very few things you need to understand. The big don't is do not purchase any big ticket item and do not transfer your monies out. I hope that helps. Thank you.